Hey everybody, good morning. I'm gonna just start with this. I've got my neighbors are building something in the backyard, so you guys might hear some hammering going on, so I apologize about that in advance. All right, let me show you guys a couple things. I'm trading over here with a decent amount of money. There's two scenarios where I'm either gonna probably experience a loss of about $26,000, or I'm gonna show you guys another scenario here where I'm probably gonna lose about $110,000 in my portfolio, and that could be happening next month. I think you guys need to see this. I do these videos to show you guys what I'm doing myself. I'll show you guys the indicators, the tools that I'm using. If you want any of them, you can get them in the description. But I want to just kind of create an alert for you guys on Sunday. I don't think I've done a video on Sunday for over a year. But, I felt like this was very prominent to get out at the moment because things could be happening soon. Let's get in here. So first thing I want you guys to be looking at, what I'm looking at, is what retail traders are looking at. And that is majority of their indicators, the ones everybody uses. Our RSI, stochastic, and MACD. Okay, we have just pushed down on the stochastic to bearishness, and this is most likely why we're heading down here. What I'm really watching for, and I think eyeballs really need to be looking at, your eyeballs, is if the trend dashboard, the 50 moving average and the 100 moving average turn to red, this is not going to be good. This is going to signal probably the bull market here is over, and we're probably going to see some really, really nice moves to the downside. And when I mean nice, I don't mean that in a good way. Probably for anybody shorting. So let me get into the analysis here. Well, money flow is pretty much dead even in the middle. We've got trend exhaustion actually overextended, and oh my gosh, get ready for this one here, guys. We have a strong sell signal on the top and bottom finder. And, last times we got this, we got a short squeeze over here, which pushed to the upside. That's going to happen sometimes. But then we actually saw this play out here where we saw a drop here, we saw a sell, and then a huge drop again. And here is where it gets a little interesting, and I get just a tad bit nervous here about what's going to happen. Let me turn this on. I know you guys have never seen this. We don't have this for sale. Sorry, it's just not for sale yet. We may release it in the future. It basically can call every big move in the market before it happens. I know that may sound arrogant to you, but it can. It's just how we coded it. Right when this goes off, it's going to call before huge moves happen in the market. Right when this goes off, it's called before big moves happen over here. Big moves in the market, big moves in the market. Every single time this comes out and it flashes, a big move is going to come in the market because it actually looks at the consolidation and it can see when traders are about to get trapped. And if you can time that, you can get on the right side of the market and make really good decisions. So guess why I'm coming out with a video today? We are in this area here and we have not broken to the upside or downside. This is what I want you guys to be paying attention to because this is where it can get kind of sketchy this week. You have what's called an impulse move, a move down, then you've got to move up. Does this remind you guys of anything? I feel like we are creating a head and shoulders pattern here, where if we move back down, say to this ascending support on the broadening wedge pattern, which is this guy right here, then if we see any type of bullishness this next week, we are going to have to create a head and shoulders pattern over here where the right shoulder is going to be in. I don't care if it goes up or goes back down. It's going to create it once we're at this level. And so if there's any type of selling pressure and we happen to come back down and we break this area right here, which is basically $30,000, you guys need to be prepared. I'm going to take this from the current price. You need to be prepared for about an 8% drop, which in my case, I'll be losing about $26,176 is the exact amount this morning. So I experienced it was about $26,000. So that is the 4-hour time frame. But it gets a little more scary when you go to the daily time frame because do you guys see the bigger head and shoulders pattern that could be playing out here? Follow me here. You've got the impulse move up as a shoulder. You've got the head over here. And if we do see the 4-hour head and shoulders pattern play out, that will play out straight back down to here. And if we do get a bull run, which we can just simply come back up to the broadening wedge pattern, the resistance, that is another form of a head and shoulders pattern, which if that plays out, let's go from current price back down here, we could be experiencing about a 35% drop and I'll be losing about $110,000 in my crypto. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to actually be teaching you guys in the membership on our website how I'm going to prevent that with risk management. Now, here's another thing we need to be watching for, which I'm watching for very carefully. And let's get back on the 4-hour time frame. I'll give you guys a link to all these indicators if you want to snag them at the end of the video. But here's what I want you guys to watch for. If we break down, if you see the 50 moving average go red, or if we see the 100 moving average go red, that is where you need to be probably looking. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'll be looking to take some money out if we break down below 30,000, and probably looking to take out about maybe 10% of my entire portfolio. And then I'll be looking to reinvest back down when the trend exhaustion is lower. So we're probably going to see, I think, a move down here and a move back up. We could see well money flow go up here a little bit, trend exhaustion probably to start to move up. And then when they dip back down, if they dip back down, look, if it goes straight up, we're going to make tens of thousands of dollars. So that's good news. But when we see it go back down, I can take this negative 10%, that I withdrew from my account, and I can actually reinvest it back at structure support here, or when these indicators are low. Because I know when they're low here, I'm going to see trend exhaustion low, well money flow fairly low here, and we've got this, breakout detector here. I'm going to be looking to get back money into the market to ride this thing back up. And so I want to just come out here and just show this to you guys of why we could be seeing a pretty decent move back down. Let me show you one other pattern you need to be aware of. And this is something that's kind of crucial. So I'll mock this up really fast for you guys. It's what's called an ascending wedge pattern. Let's take a look at this. I'm watching this on my portfolio because if this plays out, which it's going to honestly kind of be a bummer, we're going down fast. An ascending wedge pattern. Here, I have these connected, so, a wedge usually looks like that, but I'm just going to connect it here. This is usually, historically, incredibly bearish. So, follow me. This pattern right here, not the broadening wedge pattern, but that pattern right there usually looks to break to the downside right here. There is a possibility here, however, let's turn this back on, that we could be getting what's called a short squeeze, which happened over here. A short squeeze is where we bounce off this level, which we have kind of in our favor for all my bulls out there. We have this ascending support line, and we have this ascending support line, which is the resistance of the support and resistance of the broadening wedge. Now that we've passed that, it becomes support. So we have two ascending support lines that are going to probably act as a bounce zone for us. And if Bitcoin can actually pass above this ascending resistance over here on the broadening wedge pattern, anywhere getting to $32,000, we are probably going to skyrocket up here. And if you pass $32,000, guys, on Bitcoin, most people, from what I'm seeing, are calling that we are going to enter into the bull rally and this thing is going to take off. And so it's either, I think, an 8 to a 38% drop we could be seeing in the market. I do believe we could be seeing, on 35% within next month. So I'm talking about May. But my feeling here, although we need to keep that in play here, my feeling is that we're probably going to use these ascending support lines here as support, and we're probably going to shoot back up here to about $32,000. But just know on that 4-hour time frame, we have pressure building, and if you guys want to be looking for the best spot to get back into crypto, if the bigger pattern plays out, which is what I'm going to be watching for here, if we do end up exiting some right around this area, or if I decide to do that, then what I'm watching for and what you need to is trend exhaustion to be in the bottom red section. You need well money flow low, and that is where I'm going to be looking to get the money back in, because that has been historically where we see really nice setups. One here, as well as we have the strong buy signal. If you get a strong buy or a buy signal, like game over, like that's going to be a pretty good entry for everybody. You can also see it over here when we dip down into this area here. That was the perfect call before I moved back up. And again, I'm showing you guys, I want to show you so much proof on here. I use these indicators, guys. We just went 15 wins and 0 losses in our membership on Friday. We are using these indicators to call the market pumps. And if you want an edge, just going to be honest, you need these indicators. So that's my analysis right there. Yes, I stand to lose probably $26,000 to $110,000 if we head down there, but let's watch to see if we break $30,000. Here's how you guys are going to be able to track this. Come over to tradeconfident.io. I got a link for you guys. And here's the discount. The bundle pack, you're going to get 82% off. If you guys want to get all the indicators, the trend exhaustion, price swell, money flow, 7 other indicators, snag this, because with the bundle pack, you're actually going to get a $400 coupon code to use towards the top and bottom finder. So you guys can pretty much copy all of my charts here. Everything you see here, you're going to be able to copy, except for the breakout detector. We don't have this released to the public at all. It's just something we use, and you guys can watch on these videos and inside of our membership, because I talk about it in the future forecast. Snag these indicators, watch those re-entries, because they truly are going to be the best re-entries if we go back down. Trend exhaustion low, well money flow low. Literally, if I did this over here, this is about a $40,000 move for me, and my account was right about here. You're not spending too much money when you're getting this type of benefit. Last but not least, come over, guys, and snag a membership at tradeconfident.io. Go to the homepage. I'm going to be coming out with a future forecast soon. That's labeled right here. My trade setups are going to be coming out over here with the team. We are 15 wins and 0 losses. We have not lost a trade yet. You can see it here. We have screenshots of everything. We scalp the markets, and then we got Morning Brew Review, which is awesome. $59 a month will give you guys access to everything. And if you guys want to do 29, you can do that as well. I didn't go over the metrics in this video, but the metrics are really incredible, and they will show you guys where most likely Bitcoin and all these other coins are going based off the emotional index and many other coins. So guys, have a really good weekend. I wanted to get this out to you because I think this is something you really need to be watching. There is a possibility where if these two Head & Shoulders play out on the 4-hour and the daily, we could be dropping like a rock. So please watch that, and I'll keep our members updated on Tuesday with a video that I'll be coming out with. All right, guys, indicators linked in the description. I'm using these. Follow me. Follow the analysis that I'm doing. These are my personal opinions, not financial advice, but I plan on making a lot of money in the next probably about 6 to 7 months. And if you guys want to follow me, you can choose to do that. All right, guys, have a good one. God bless you. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye-bye.